Man sentenced to life in prison for the murder of a 65-year-old woman up for parole today.
In March 1985, Myrtle Chapman, you see her picture there, confronted Jerry Carpenter for stealing. Carpenter was convicted and sentenced for beating Chapman to death with a roofing hatchet. Today was his 5th time in front of the parole board.
New at 4, WATE 6 on your side reporter Laura Holmes sitting in on that hearing. She now joins us live in the studio. And Laura, kind of walk us through what happened.
Well, we hear testimony, facts about the crime, as well as statements of support in opposition about the possibility of parole. Now, I was with Miss Chapman's sisters watching the hearing through a video feed here in Knoxville. Parole board member Tim Gobble discussing Mr. Carpenter's background, his time in prison, programs he's participated in over the years, and his behavior. Now, Mr. Carpenter explained the crime and what happened that day in March 1985, saying he was 22 years old, on drugs, and was in a different frame of mind. We also heard from his supporters, one of which, Mr. Carpenter's brother, then Miss Chapman's children, shared what life has been like since losing her. Now, the hearing took roughly an hour. At the end, Mr. Gobble, the parole board member leading the hearing, voted to grant Mr. Carpenter parole.
I'm feeling very discouraged. I'm feeling very angry and very upset inside because I am so afraid that it's not going to go our way. And I don't think we're being cruel or mean or vicious or anything for wanting him to stay in prison.
The crime I have admitted to and am convicted of was a terrible, heinous crime. The pain and the heartbreak I've inflicted on the Chapman family is as hard today as it was 3.5 decades ago. These two things will never change. The crime and the facts of the offense will always be serious, and the pain and the suffering I inflicted on this family will always endure. The only thing about this case that has changed is me.
Now, this is one of 4 votes by board members. The final decision is only reached when there are 4 votes all in agreement. In total, there are 7 board members. So if there are disagreements over the coming days, all of them can vote to get to that conclusion. This process takes generally 7 to 10 days. Of course, I'll continue following this case and share the latest with you on air and online. Guys.
All right, Laura, thank you so much. And we should note parole board members telling us if Carpenter is granted parole, it comes with conditions. He'll have to live at the halfway house on his approved release plan, have no contact with members of the family, and he'll have a forensic social worker assisting him with transition needs.
So again, this is not a done deal. Coming up at 5, we'll have more from loved ones on both sides of this case.